Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. It is me, your Dungeon Master, Anthony Reed. Just kidding. It's me, Mike Crugnola. I play Deeran on this show. If you've heard the show before, that's me. If you haven't heard the show before, why are you starting here? You know, we got like 83 other episodes you could have started with. Welcome anyway. Hey, real quick, as we start this Thanksgiving era of recording here in America, I want y'all to know that I'm thankful for you. You specifically, listening to this show right now, I'm really thankful for you. If you're already a patron at patreon.com/adventureinc, I'm like twice as thankful for you. Not to say that, you know, I'm not thankful for regular listeners as well. I just, you know, let's be real. Listen, it's easy to support the show at patreon.com/adventureinc. It's fun to support the show at patreon.com/adventureinc. And it feels good to support the things that you like. I mean, you've been listening for 84 episodes so far in Campaign 2. Maybe we gave you some value. And if not, you know, that actually might be cooler. If you've been listening for 84 episodes and we haven't given you any value yet, please join our Discord. I have so many questions for you. Also, tell your friends. There's a chance that your friends might find some value in the show, and maybe they'll like it enough to become patrons. Or not. Tell your friends, tell your family, anyone that's vaguely interested in Dungeons and Dragons, anyone that's interested in radio drama, anyone that has a commute or doesn't, tell them, let them know that we're here providing content every week, non-stop. Too much, maybe. You tell us. Also, feel free to buy some t-shirts or stickers. There's a cool hoodie up on the show's like shop at adventureincpod.com. So check out the shop there. Buy yourself a hoodie on Black Friday. You know, all those places that are giving out deals for Black Friday, they already have a ton of money, and so they don't need it, right? We would like it because we'd like to do this for the rest of our lives. It looks like my time is running out, so I guess I gotta go. Thank you all so much. Enjoy episode 84, part 4 of the Morevia story arc. Vampire Search Party was the last one. I don't know what this one's called.
Nobles and farmers, knights and scoundrels, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Belroth, the ranger.
She's a Grimalkin, but that's understood. No pets allowed, even though she's not a pet. I will wait outside. Everyone, if anyone needs anything, I am outside.
Skarpin, the cleric.
Should I just try and snipe them from over here?
Yeah, okay. I did say they were as good as dead. I would hate for my, to break my word on our first contract as Adventure Incorporated.
Ellori, the bard.
We would want you to leave this warehouse.
He points behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Church.
Oh, sorry. We want you to leave this church.
Deeran, the wizard.
He say you no worship Shattered Fang.
Yeah, man, he's like super wrong. We love Broken Tooth, Shattered Fang, man.
Prepare yourselves, for these are the tales of Adventure Incorporated.
Okay, but hear me out.
Huh? Yeah,
As we're going to find bomb supplies,
Yeah.
What if we take a detour into the vampire party? I can sneak in because I can look like a vampire, and then I can meet Nosferat and have the same kind of conversation. I was definitely winning him over in that trial. Same conversation. Get him to see the light of the sun and stake him through the heart. What if we just do that? What if we just go to the party with the intention of not just seeing some hot vampires, but also killing Nosferat?
Whoa.
That feels fine.
I'm enjoying your take action attitude, Ellery, and you've
Yeah, that
swayed
really
me.
escalated.
You're all so mad at me for wanting to go to the party, so I spent a few minutes thinking about how I could make that work for everyone.
Wow.
Is it safe for just you to
No, of course not. It's super stupid, but I'm in the mood.
That seems terrible. It makes me really uncomfortable to just send you in there alone.
I feel like
Okay, well, can you look like a vampire and take all your blood out of your body?
You know I can't. That's not fair.
Well, won't is
You know
probably
the answer to both of those
more
questions
accurate,
is no.
Deeran.
Sorry, what?
You said won't is probably more accurate. You took one of those at least.
all right. I can.
Skarpin could come with, because he doesn't have blood.
Well, he has black blood. I think it's important. I think you're right. We should probably we should go to this party because, not because we're trying to hang out with sexy vampires, but because we're trying to act against Nosferat.
In spite, actually.
And if Ellori gets to meet sexy vampires along the way, it's a bonus for Ellori.
Not for us.
But I also
I think anyone can admire a sexy vampire. There's a whole genre of traveling plays dedicated to it.
there is.
Big distraction.
Also, I still have this hat of disguise. Do you think this would make me look like a vampire? I haven't used this ever.
Oh, nice. Try it
Maybe it'll
on.
make you-
But I will
Yeah, put it
always
on.
I will
Well, how
always
long
have
does
to
it
have
last?
the hat. It's a pretty big hat.
I mean, Ellery, did vampires wear hats?
Some of them.
There we go.
Yeah, put it on, Belroth. See what happens.
All right. Belroth puts on the hat.
Just put the hat on.
And slowly turns into. Oh, all right, let's see. I can see he becomes 1 foot taller, a little thinner.
You,
He looks very pale, like a vampire. Is no longer a tiefling. Still has
How are his abs?
Still has white. He still has white hair. Can this change? Make yourself, including your clothing, armor, and weapons and belongings. And he's in like full vampire garb. Like he's gothed out, right? Like wake
Belroth,
me up,
you look
wake
just
me up inside. Like he's he's ready to go.
Belroth, you look just like my friend Jackie Daytona, but a vampire.
This is how in Cincinnati.
Okay, that's two of us.
Ellery, is that gonna work?
I literally have no idea.
Deeran touches Belroth's skin. Is it still warm?
Yeah, because I don't think the hat of disguise changes your, like...
Makes him hotter, if anything else.
And then Deeran touches Ellery's skin. Is Ellery's skin warm?
It's
no.
yeah, it's like not
Cold.
dead,
Yeah, yeah.
but not alive.
yeah.
Hot.
Dead or alive.
It's like Ellery can't, like, her body still functions, but it can't make its own blood, so she just has to get a blood source elsewhere.
Yeah.
Gross.
So
Okay, wow. I don't talk about your body remaking blood every 2 seconds. Gross. I think that's gross. I control my blood. Thank you very much.
She gets to choose her blood.
Exactly. Thank you.
Ew, you make blood every few minutes? Ew! Gross! Just pumps through your body? Weird.
next you're gonna tell me you have a whole organ to recycle that shit. Gross.
All right. What do you guys say? Follow that music?
Yep.
I guess.
I think Belroth's bomb idea is a really good one though, to take care of like the
should
other
we-
stuff.
Okay, well,
Split the
Split?
party.
yeah, let's do it. Me and Skarpin and Belroth and Deeran can go get a bomb.
Wait, why did I put on this hat of disguise?
Honestly, I don't know. You wanted to do
I
it.
was.
Yeah,
I thought I
like,
was
we
gonna
could
go
tell.
with you. Okay.
Dude, you're still alive.
No.
And it's super obvious.
He takes off the hat and he turns back into Belroth.
Oh, maybe
No, I mean, like, you
No,
don't look
it's
like my buddy
fine.
Jackie.
I'm already jacked.
What, Skarpin?
Can I use the hat of disguise? Because I feel like what's our story?
part wasn't
Am
part
I
of the
like your
illusion.
thrall, but I'm also dead because I can't be a vampire. I don't
become
think.
vampires?
And corpsing. I don't know.
I don't think so. Because Ellery has. If Ellery just like does a little to Skarpin, it's
Discreetly.
gross, right? She like
Yes.
would be like, I would never drink that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Deeran touches Skarpin's skin.
Which side?
The live side.
It's nice.
It's
Not as slimy
well,
as you'd think.
He's a turtle, so I guess he's
Yeah,
cold-blooded.
so
I
you're a
guess. I
good
don't-
point. Here, and then he gives Belroth gives him the hat of disguise. I want this back. I want this back.
Yeah, no.
I
of
looked
course.
really hot a second ago.
Yeah, you look great. I was
Those abs weren't part of the
disappointed for you.
illusion. And he gives him the hat.
He puts it on.
Yeah, we get it. You're jacked now.
Always been jacked. That's my secret.
He puts it on, and now he looks like a cool vampire.
Wake me up!
Grows a
Wake
foot
me
taller.
up inside!
Do you just like have the exact look that that Belroth just had?
Yeah.
Except
flowing
you're taller
cloak.
than Belroth, right? Or
At baseline?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think so.
This is so you shrunk down a little bit.
Well, Belroth grew a foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Skarpin grew like 4 inches.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, he looks like a vampire, and he's cold-blooded.
And
All right.
I could send you
Yeah, honestly,
the
that-
spell if you need it, Anthony.
That's probably smart.
Don't send it to me. I'm not doing the thing. Send it to.
It's in the chat.
wouldn't
Send it
send
to
it to me.
the group. The one condition with this hat was that it says that you
Nope.
always look like you're wearing the hat. So,
Right,
which is
right. You can disguise self, except you're also wearing a hat.
so you can't. And if you take the hat off, the spell ends.
Oh. Good. Actually, very good to know.
So
it's
don't
like a greeting
take the
thing.
hat off and bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
Okay.
don't doff that cap, dude.
No hats indoors.
Okay.
What is this, fascism?
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that.
So
The
we're
dress
splitting the
code?
party? That's happening?
Yes.
All right.
Silver bombs.
So I guess Ellery and Skarpin, you're just going to march in the front door, huh?
Yep.
Okay. They take off toward the village outside the ruins and the ruins themselves, and they disappear into the darkness in front of you, Deeran and Belroth.
This was a dumb idea.
No.
I say to Deeran and no
Oh,
one
you're
else.
Not with me. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
He
man.
yells back.
I can't believe. Okay, you know what? But here we are. And
We
so,
have the reality we have. Let's go.
That's right. If we're going to do it, we got to do it. And so our plan should be to get some explosives and get some silver. Like you, that was a super good
Thank
point.
you.
And then
Blow up a silver bomb in the doorway so that if they even
Or-
try to get through, like through misting, they're going to touch silver and it's going to hurt them.
we're talking about the doorway of the castle, right? Because we're going to go help them kill Nosferat.
I was thinking the portal, but I actually think that's a better idea. That's a better place to...
Yeah, I thought, yeah. I hope they weren't thinking the portal.
I don't...
Let's
You
find
hear
out.
in your head, we're not.
Well, I guess we'll find
Well,
out. But who
No,
knows?
okay. Either way, a silver bomb is just a good idea.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Do you know how to build a bomb?
I have, gunpowder and in a box.
I'm sorry, what powder?
Gunpowder.
Gum. An M.
Is there no guns?
Is there no
Robert.
Okay. I know how to make...
Bomb powder.
I don't want to. I, Robert Mulligan, do not want to Google how to make a bomb for a D&D game. But I need to know.
Use
Why?
Megan's account. Use your wife's account.
Incognito.
That'll solve
solve it.
everything. Why would Belroth know how to make a bomb?
He knows tons of dumb, stupid stuff.
Honestly, that was my thought. Is that like thought
Walter White
behind
shit. You know what I
Belroth-
mean? Like, oh, it would be really interesting if we
He
combine
was
this
a
and this
chemist.
because it could make a potent explosive. Anyways, on to the next thing. Like,
I just felt like he had accidentally mixed like embalming fluids together that reacted violently and exploded.
Okay, but he's a chimerologist, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
embalming.
So
Right. Like I picked the materials based on that, right? Like
I also want to be clear. I never assumed Belroth knew how to make a bomb, but I assumed Deeran might.
So this is what I love, is that the two went off to do their part of the plan, and then Deeran turns to Belroth and is like, okay, what do we need? And Belroth's like, what do you mean?
I thought you knew what
are
we
you-
needed.
I don't know that Skarpin and Ellery. I don't know. Skarpin wouldn't know how to make a bomb.
So, all right, operating under this paradigm,
yeah.
you two need to come up with...
That's
A
why
new
I
plan.
asked in character.
Right, so I'm saying...
I'm so glad you explained my joke.
I'm saying that Belroth... Well, no, because the problem is Belroth was like, sure, I know how to make a bomb. No, he doesn't know how to make a bomb.
Sorry, that was
It's
the improviser in me
gunpowder.
being like, yes, I will do this. Obviously.
It's good.
First of all, I invented guns. Second of all,
Always have a gun in the scene. That's what I learned.
Well, liquor, alcohol. Alcohol is explosive. You know, it lights on fire. We can we can
yeah.
find some bottles of some pure alcohol, put some rags in there, right, and then
Or at least really high proof. Yeah.
alcohol, and then put a bunch of silver coins in there as well, and just Molotov silver
And if that
cocktails.
doesn't
I don't know why they named it after a man named Molotov. Obviously, that's probably what happened in this universe.
It must be. But like, if that doesn't work, Belroth, we could just take a bunch of coins, throw them in the middle of the room, and then I could cast Fireball.
Also,
And then blow all the coins out.
Sure.
You know?
sure.
Like, we've got options, is what I'm saying, man.
Let's
like,
try and
I
make a
know,
bomb.
Yeah. I think option one is let's do
Also,
this.
isn't there like an alchemist? Like,
It
what
can't be. I mean, probably not anymore. I bet there was.
let's go.
You know,
let's go raid
before.
his shop. Let's go raid the alchemist shop.
smart.
That's definitely
Yeah, 'cause,
not
like,
super
vampires-
dangerous.
Yeah, vampires don't need alchemy. They don't even apparently need to sleep. Ellery
Yeah,
says.
let's go check that.
Well, like half the time when I go to an alchemist, it's to get stuff to help me to sleep.
Alchemist first, then the liquor store.
Wait, that's a chemist.
what?
You said alchemist, and I thought Al the chemist, and they're different.
great guy.
Alchemist first,
Okay.
liquor store second, bank third. Where are we gonna get a bunch of silver?
Yeah. I mean, bank sounds good.
Okay. No one's gonna be there.
Right.
Let's go rob a bank. We are doing a heist.
Amazing.
Ellery and Skarpin, you make your way toward the village. The village seems to have, as you get close, you recognize that there are guards on the exterior of the village here. They look to be thralls that are standing guard here. Some of them seem to be wearing the outfits of the Imperial Wardens.
Skarpin, we should get one of those for us.
Yeah, I can do that.
And he creates the Imperial Warden crest on his disguise. Because that's the hat.
Okay. I couldn't hear you for the first half of that sentence, but I'm assuming you said you already have an Imperial Warden costume on.
Oh no. So I could probably just create one with this hat.
Oh, okay. Try it.
All right.
And he does it.
Yeah, you expend another charge of the hat, and the outfit changes to
It's the final charge.
Belroth. Belroth's like, my spellstones. You expend a charge of the hat, and your outfit changes to one of the Imperial Warden outfits.
Cool.
Okay. Should go ahead.
I don't know what the plan is.
Okay.
This is so dumb. We're so
Should I-
dumb.
Go invisible, and then you can just walk right in.
Okay.
I feel like Deeran is mad at me right now. I just have a feeling. I wish I knew why.
Yeah, I don't know. He feels exasperated right now, but I don't know what
Yeah.
that means.
I think it means I shouldn't go invisible, and we should just walk right in.
Great. But when we're in there, and we
When we're
see
in there-
Nosferat,
We schmooze a little bit, and we
Yeah.
make our way up to Nosferat, and then because if they check us for weapons, we don't have any, but I can make one.
okay.
I can make a silver-plated dagger, like heart. What do you call it? Stake.
Steak.
And yeah,
You should
and
make
then
it entirely silver too, if you want.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
but It's your.
you're right. Yeah, I wonder what I always heard a wooden stake, but then also they're allergic to silver, so I
Do like
wonder
a
what the
hybrid
effectiveness
thing.
of like wood on the inside and silver on the outside, get the best of both worlds.
There we go.
But I can make that and kill him.
So
That's the plan.
we're gonna just try and kill him. Great. You had a good conversation with him before, kind of convincing him and talking him down. That was good too. Maybe that'll be Plan
Yeah.
B.
Yeah. Do you think he knows who we are?
Not like this,
He points at himself.
but
Okay. That gives me a
never met
great
him
idea.
directly.
She parts her hair on the other side.
Good.
Now he'll never know
Unrecognizable.
either of us.
Accentuate your teeth too, just so everyone knows. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does.
So he one of the things that the Soul Eater told us, I just remember that he, he's driven by hanger probably, but I think he said anger. He says yeah, that's really it. That's why he's probably easier to take down, is because he just fights with anger. That's the only thing I could remember, really.
Yeah. Also, he likes to hangry eat blood.
Yeah, I mean that's probably what he meant.
Okay, well, let's go in and let's try not to get turned into total vampires. You ready?
I'm
No
ready.
vampire on 3. 1, 2,
No
3.
vampire.
No vampire.
So I assume you've been walking through the village.
Yeah.
And you reach the front of the ruins of the palace. The music is much louder here. You can see a stream of vampires making their way into the palace from various openings. The one that you have reached, though, there is a guard standing outside of it, and she is very familiar. It is Morevia, the head of the Imperial Wardens,
Goodness.
who is now a vampire. And as you approach, her eyes lock on to you, Ellery.
Ellery, like, it makes her teeth big.
Yeah, like that.
She crosses her arms, and she says, "May I help you?"
So Ellery's ears have been open. Have all the other vampires been like chatting and talking?
Yeah.
Okay. In like normal, like You can can you assume that the way that they talked in life is the way that they're talking in vampire, or is there some kind of like accent or voice or thing that they're doing now that they're vampires?
Like once they turned into vampires, they got
They all became
Romanian
French.
accents. No,
Yeah.
Can
no,
they?
they
Curse of vampirism.
they seem
French.
they seem linked to they're just talking how they talked before. It seems. I mean, you're literally talking to a vampire you spoke to before, and she
Right.
sounds the same.
Right. Okay. Then Ellery is going to say, Nosferat has finally convinced me. Hello, sister. And she's gonna hold her hands out. Like for a hug. She doesn't know if vampires hug, but she's just assuming. They got some good party music going.
Yes, she's told me her story, and she wants to join us.
We have one vampire. Two vampires.
It is so good to see one of my Imperial Wardens, who I trained personally and worked with each and every day. Come bring one of these very important people into the fold. I am so happy. Like this is how she is delivering this. This is. If you don't need an insight check to know, she ain't buying any of it.
Cool.
So it's working super good.
Ellery, the master he'll be so thrilled to see you here tonight.
Yes, I imagine so.
She steps to the side and motions to the door,
Oh no.
and she says, "Have a fantastic evening. Really try to enjoy every minute of it."
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
She shakes her head as you walk by. And then as you walk past her, she turns, keeping her back now out to the road, and watches you walk into the ruins, just staring the whole time.
Oh, Ellery, I don't think that went well at all.
Oh, it went horribly.
Deeran and Belroth, give me an investigation check.
Yeah. Gladly.
Done.
What'd
I
you
said
say?
done.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said
No,
one.
no.
I got investigation. Ooh, I'm
I got
trained in that. I got a 27.
Filthy, dirty 20.
All right. So you're starting at the alchemy shop. Neither of you are alchemists per se, but I think you've probably all done a class in alchemy at the Black Scale, right? So you have
I've audited a couple.
you're just looking for the
I've definitely
standouts in the
subbed
class.
in one or
Pass,
two.
Fail. Pass,
I
fail
put on a
for sure,
video.
but
I
was
put on
there.
an illusion movie.
a traveling play.
A traveling illusion.
The subs have to put on traveling plays by themselves.
Oh my god. Now I'm just picturing a substitute teacher in high school acting out, remember the Titans.
Why was it always
Incredible.
that movie? It was always that
single
movie.
So good.
It was fun.
So yeah, Anthony, we have a pretty high investigation check.
Yeah, you do have a high investigation. So you search around the alchemy shop. A lot of the stuff is confusing. You don't really know what it does, but you know of it.
Sure.
So you gather a bunch of things. You're pretty sure that you've got 6 vials. If you pour all these vials into like a small cauldron you have with you, it'll boil over in about 3 seconds and then violently explode.
Okay.
Okay.
If you can't get all of these vials in for whatever reason, there are 4 of them that will still do the trick, just not nearly as well. So if you can get 4, 5, or 6 in, you will have varying degrees of explosions. If you go down to 3 vials, it's not going to happen.
All right. Deeran, here's my idea.
Okay.
We take all of these vials and we just kind of tape them. Tape.
Damn it, Rob.
You're really
Today-
bad at this.
Today's really bad. We take all of these vials. Jesus Christ.
You're really
Sounds like he did Google how
God.
to, you know?
We take all of these vials and we put them together with rope, obviously,
Hey.
and
Well, sure,
we
yeah,
just
man.
kind of tie them together. That was the word I was actually looking for. And then we have to basically get a pouch filled with the silver coins, right?
Yeah.
And like wedge it in between and cinch it shut. And then we just like throw it. And so that when it lands, the silver will break all the glass, combine all of the things, and then
Yeah, I was gonna say we put it in a bigger jar and then just shake the jar up and throw
also
it.
works. And fill it with silver, and then boom.
Yeah, or like a barrel, maybe.
I feel like
instead of
we
a
have-
jar.
it has to be-
because like what if the jar breaks? You know,
I feel like we have to be able to transport it safely and throw it.
Yeah, you found a cask while you were there. You know, like a little handheld cask.
Well, Firkin.
a firkin.
A
Birkin? Birkin bag?
A merkin?
Birkin bag.
I stopped understanding what any of these words
have
were
no idea.
seconds ago. All
What's
right.
what's you know what? It's a
It's a bucket.
it's a bucket.
It's 11 gallons.
That's aggressive. I didn't mean 11
that is
gallons.
big.
A 5-gallon pail is huge. That's a big pail. Like
Belroth is strong.
That's true.
Belroth
Belroth
is strong.
No choice but to have an 11 gallon fucking wooden bucket around.
Sorry,
It's
Belroth,
okay.
'cause he's so
I'm just
swole.
too ripped. Belroth also wants to look through the alchemist shop to see if it does have like coffers, a lockbox, or whatever to try and get. So we don't have to make too many trips and.
Yeah, you get some silver coins. Sad you're not going to go to the bank now, but yeah.
This is not nearly enough. Let's
We
go to the
haven't
bank.
said that. Thank you. Honestly, I would have made us go to the bank anyway.
Well, we don't have to go to the liquor store
Okay.
now.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Okay, so your next stop is the
bank.
bank.
Yes.
All right.
do banks work the
so-
same as they did in season 1?
All right, so here's what I need you to do. I gave you a gimme on the alchemy shop, but there are guards around town. So you need to make a stealth check to make your way from the alchemy shop to the bank undetected through the streets of Old Morevia.
So has I haven't used that extra. I have one more slot of pass without a trace, but it is my.
The first one, we'll say that's how you got here, right? You expended the first one just as you arrived at the alchemy
Okay.
shop.
I can either use another one, or we can think of something clever.
If
And we are
we get
not
caught-
being very clever today.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel very. If there's a way that we can game this in our favor, we should take it today.
I feel like casting a spell that helps you sneak is gaming it. So,
Yeah,
all right.
I think we should do that. If
That is
that's
totally
okay.
okay. We
Like,
just have an
I don't know.
hour.
Perfect. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that because that'll help us get to the palace
Yes,
as well.
exactly. So Belroth casts it again on the three of them. Three of us.
Okay. Yeah, it has been cast.
Goodbye, second level spells for the day. Right.
I am so glad you did that. I rolled an 18 stealth check.
Good.
19 stealth check. Sorry.
24. So.
Both of you did not actually roll all that well, considering.
Freya rolled like a 36 or something. I rolled a
50.
like an 18. It's an insane amount. 18 plus 10 plus whatever.
Okay. Yeah, you head out into the street, looking for areas of darkness and moving quickly between like alleyways. You do almost get caught as you are in the middle of the street when a guard comes like around a corner. But you're able to quickly tuck into an alleyway and they don't see you. And you make your way to the front doors of the Morevian Bank. Does banking work like it did in season 1? Great question. Hard to parse for Belroth's sake, but I will say that a lot of banking now is done sort of on paper more than it is in any sort of hard context. However, banks are still the place where the hard coin is kept, where if you need to exchange, that's where it can happen. So there's still plenty of hard coin to be found inside banks, although vault technology has come a long way in 300 years. So they are definitely harder to get into.
All right. Well, we enter. Is there anyone inside the bank or like?
It's locked.
Well, we enter.
I mean, okay, it's locked. How are you entering?
Correctly.
Go on.
You know what? Deeran is going to try a sleight of hand check to pick the lock.
Okay.
There are a lot of books in the library. A lot of times during independent study, you're supposed to be reading one thing and you stumble upon something else. And that is a 10. Which honestly, better than Deeran expected it to work out. So.
Yeah. You like try to shimmy something up into the lock. Like
Yeah. I look at Belroth. I'm jiggling the things and I'm looking at Belroth and I'm going, man, this would be a lot easier if I had my tools, but like I didn't bring them. I left them back in Federation Bay. I thought I had left this behind me. He's making excuses.
Oh, okay.
Belroth just doesn't fucking care. You are unsuccessful in picking the lock.
I'm trying to slide the dagger through the crack in the door to flip a mechanism.
Is there any sort of fun spell you could cast to get us in there?
How loud?
Not loud. Hold on. Is there Anthony, is there any windows inside?
Yeah, there are windows.
Okay. Hold on. I have to look up a new spell that I have that doesn't count against my things. Hold on. Can I?
You're super strong now. Could you try to just pull the door handle off?
I have a better idea. And
okay.
Belroth looks inside, and it's unoccupied, right? There's nobody inside?
Correct.
Cool. He uses, from his new feat, he uses Misty Step, and he teleports inside.
Okay, yeah. You Misty Step into the building.
And then goes to the door and unlocks it from the other side and opens the door.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fine. It works.
Deeran's standing outside what the fuck, man? You could have done this the whole time and you had me fucking around with it.
It was very fun. I had a
De'Aaron,
great time.
like-
I didn't want to undermine you, but it was also
De'Aaron
very funny.
frustratedly like slams the dagger back into its hilt and like walks into the room.
Okay, yeah, you guys are inside the bank.
Let's get a bunch of coins. Oh man, we could literally rob a bank right now.
We are literally robbing a bank right now.
No one
But
lives
not-
here anymore.
Not we could. We are. Let's do this. This is crazy.
All right. So the bank has like a little area set up for people to make exchanges and interact with the tellers. And then there is, at the back of the room, the enormous vault door that is currently set up into the wall and locked up as far as you can tell. It's sealed.
So, I feel like getting in there is going to be tough, but maybe they have little, like, because they're not always going back into the vault to get people's money, right? They have little, like, lock boxes here, and those lock boxes probably have keys, so we could just
Probably. Let's take a look around.
Yeah, I feel like breaking into the vault would set an alarm off that would really make things exciting in a bad way for us.
Yeah, I think that would be way worse. So De'Aaran is going to head to the manager's office.
Okay.
And he's going to do an investigation check
Okay.
to try and find either the combination to the safe.
Okay.
Because let's be honest, right? Like, how many of your coworkers have a fucking Post-it note with their computer password on them?
1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5.
That's the code on my luggage.
And so that's the first thing he's going to look for. And the second thing he's going to look for is keys to the lockboxes for the tellers.
Okay. Belroth, where are you searching while he searches the manager's office?
I'm gonna search behind the counter for like the actual lock boxes and like the things that the tellers use to like deal from.
Yeah.
Ooh, you think somebody's just taped... You think somebody's just tied their key to the lockbox?
Oh my god, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah, do you think that was a problem in the Middle Ages? Like, oh man, I lose my keys all the time. I'm just gonna tie this one to the lock.
yeah. I don't think we've evolved that much.
People leave their car keys on their dashboard all the time, Anthony.
I was also,
I live in Maine. No one's going to take my car. It's fine.
and then someone takes your car and you're like, well,
Shame on me.
That sounded like
I
a
had a way to
challenge.
prevent this.
25 investigation check.
Oh, I should probably roll mine. Belroth doesn't find shit. I rolled a 5.
Oh God. Yeah, you find locked boxes. That's what you find.
That's
Belroth.
a fine. That's a fine. He proved his point. He was looking for that anyways. 5 plus
They are
9.
locked. De'Aaran. Yeah. 25.
Yeah, dog. I rolled a 17 and I have a +8. I'm good at this.
Fuck. All right. So you search around. You find a string of keys, like a cord
keychain?
with just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
bunch of keys on it. That they are all like the small variety of key, you know. So you grab that, and while you're rifling through things on the desk of the bank manager, you find a wheel where he's taken a piece of charcoal and like marked how far you have to turn the wheel and in which directions in order to unlock the vault.
Awesome. De'Aaran takes a mental note of that, and he goes back out into the kind of main area of the bank, and he goes, Belroth, check it out. I found these. And he tosses him the keys.
Oh, excellent. And I found these, and he shows him boxes that he can't open.
Nice, dude. Get your work. I bet those all match up. Let's
Sweet.
do this.
Oh, right. Heist. It's a heist. And Belroth
Yeah,
starts just
heisting.
like going through keys and...
Yeah, the next 10 minutes of this heist are Belroth like, nope, not that one.
Yes,
Nope,
exactly.
not that one.
And De'Aaran, meanwhile, is just like watching him for a little bit, and then he turns around and like does the wheel.
Yeah, like he's like 3/4 of the way through. He gets his first key to unlock.
Yeah.
Throws up the
I got
thumbs
one.
up.
I got... What the heck?
The vault opens.
Yeah. The vault opens and it is filled with a bunch of stuff. There's spellstone in here. There's a lot of promissory notes, information like transfer documentation between other banks, pile of gold, a pile of silver. It's a vault. It's full of stuff. Belroth, you find 35 silver in the block box you opened.
Yes! That's all I expected and needed.
Yeah, honestly, like having access to this much more silver, I don't know how much like we need.
So like we just need enough in like a bucket, like a small bucket that we can throw, or like a small like that the vials fit in and we can throw.
Yeah, Deeran like uses his shirt to scoop up a whole bunch of silver coins. Is this enough?
Belroth like looks at his handful of silver coins. Not yet. Puts his on. Now it is.
Hey, while we're in here though, and Deeran recharges all of his like clothes and his wand of wonder with
Oh my
the
god!
spellstone.
Belroth also does that.
With the spellstone that's in here.
Yeah, I'll say you two can recharge all your stuff with your spellstone, but not your hat of disguise, Rob.
He takes 7 spellstone for that. Belroth also wants to look for bags of holding inside the vault.
No, you rolled an 8. You don't find a bag of holding.
I didn't look. That wasn't for inside the vault. That was for
No, I
somewhere
carried
else.
over. It was for the whole bank. That's what you got.
Deeran, look for bags of holding.
Okay, Ellori and Skarpin, you are now on the floor of the party here in Morevia. In front of you, you can see just a bunch of vampires. They are mixing it up, and they like stretch out across the room, right? They are all talking and chatting and dancing. They're all very attractive.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, honestly, the fact that you buried that lead, bullshit. Sorry, listeners.
Super hot vampires. And then at the other end of the room where there once was a throne, it looks like the throne has just been like knocked away. And instead a giant table has been set up. It is heaped with humans. Well, not just humans, elves, orcs. It's heaped with the touched. Who looks like half of them have been drained. The other half have been subdued. And you can see Nosferat, who stands at the back of the room. He wears like a long vest. A long vest, like a vest to the floor of black fabric and no undershirt. So his chest is just exposed. He's got like these ridges from the bones of his ribs,
didn't know where that
which
was
are
going.
like visible through his skin. It's sort of like an inhuman look to him, is what I like. There, even though he's like bare chested, he doesn't look normal. He looks kind of like a weird monster. He's just like face is just streaming with blood that's like pouring down onto his chest. And he's got 3 people up there with him that he's just like laughing with them as he grabs another body off of the table and just starts to drain it.
Oh god.
That's what you're seeing. The music's great. Very, very enchanting.
Ellery, over here. Ellery.
Okay. She goes over there.
No, just like trying to get your attention, or her attention from the hot people.
Oh no,
She was
okay.
distracted.
I'm gonna let Mikey play Ellery for the rest of tonight.
Sorry.
All right, what's happening?
Yeah, she goes over. I feel like one of our priorities needs to be saving these people. Like also killing Nosferat to save these people, but like I can't just like watch a table full of people getting eaten.
Yeah, I mean, that's awful. I wonder how we'll do that. So
Ellery sings very, very quietly. I've got a prick on the tips of my fingers. I've got an image in the back of my brain. Where there was nothing, let there be something. Show me a new silver-plated wooden stake.
The stake drops into your hand.
And she's doing it real sneaky. Like, she's got, like, you know, like her cape kind of wrapped around her a little bit so it doesn't, like, clang into, bright flash of light.
Sure. It coalesces into your hand. And you are now holding this weapon, I guess, under your cloak. Thankfully, obviously, tucking a weapon under your cloak, no one would ever suspect. You should be fine.
Yeah. Great.
So Morevia gave the impression that the Nosferat would want to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she gave the impression that Nosferat wants to kill me and she doesn't believe that I'm here because I want to be a vampire.
But why would Nosferat know you?
I mean, I imagine demons talk.
Okay.
Like, I imagine that since we've, taken care of, 4 of them at this point? 3? 4. That, we might have a reputation that precedes us.
That's fair. Do you think trying to get him alone would be a good idea?
I think that's probably the best idea. The best idea possible is to get him alone, because otherwise, he's got a room full of people that will definitely kill us. And he'll definitely kill us, but it may be less fast if we're just in a room with him.
Sure. What do you think we should say to him to get him to separate, interested in what we have to say?
Hello, my name is Ellery, and I'm interested in being your vampire queen. It was kind of the only thing that came to mind.
That's great. Let's go with that.
Okay. She's gonna put the silver stake in her boobs, in her top, because no self-respecting vampire is going to she might get searched, but they're not, they're just gonna, they won't be too handsy about it.
How everyone's been describing them, that sounds like they will be very handsy.
Yeah, but
handsy with each other in
a sexy way.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Handsome,
No.
not handsy.
Yeah, handsy when you want them to be.
Great hiding place.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're going to be like, what the hell is this? I forgot.
Oops. This old thing? All right, let's go.
As you cross the floor toward you're just going to head up to the dais where he is?
Yep.
Okay. People look at you. Some people look and then look away. Some people look and stare. And you notice that some people look and then scurry off. Before you get about halfway across the room, there are already people scurrying up onto the dais. And someone has whispered something into Nosferat's ear. I need a dex saving throw, Ellery.
Oh. Okay. Whew, okay. 22.
Nosferat crosses 80 feet in the blink of an eye. From the dais to the middle of this floor, and wraps a hand around your throat and lifts you into the air. You manage to get your hands in place, holding the hand, stopping it from, crushing your throat. But he's now holding you up, and just the look on his face is manic. and he says, like, finally, I will crush you and your friends, and I will get the respect I deserve.
Okay, but hear me out
Oh, hey,
first.
Oh, yeah. Skarpin tries to attack him.
Okay.
I mean, to defend Ellori. I mean,
Yeah, make an attack roll.
yeah.
While Ellori says, hear me out, Skarpin makes an attack roll.
That would be a 3 to hit.
Stop it!
Yeah, I think you swing out, and you like slam a hand onto his arm, and he just like he's holding Ellery up. He slowly turns to you, while he's still just holding her, and backhands you with a strength-filled blow. So what I need a dex save from you.
10.
You are just like tossed across the room, tumble across the ground. You're knocked back 30 feet and are prone.
All right,
Okay,
so start
hold
now.
on. Just listen for a second.
He slowly turns back to you.
Do you see all of my friends here?
He says, I think I see one of them.
Well, okay, sure, but all of them?
No, I guess
If-
not.
if
Do you have
we
other
were-
hidden agents?
If we were, hey, if you're a hidden agent of mine, come forward now. No, see, there's no one else.
people. No.
Don't you think that if I were coming here to kill you only, that we all would have come together?
He stares at you for a moment, and he's like he's like processing, like trying to think that through. He's like,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know. He like tightens up a little bit.
I'm here for you to make me an offer. If being a vampire queen is still on your table, I want to talk about it.
Vampire.
Yeah, listen,
queen?
okay, we were in a trial and there was like an alternate universe, you were like, I want you to be my vampire queen. And I thought that sounds kind of cool, okay? So I just like, do you want to talk to me about being a vampire queen? Because honestly, I mean, I can take care of myself. You see that, like, sometimes my friends don't even think that I can take care of myself. So they rush in to attack a full-fledged demon vampire without, maybe thinking it through fully first. And she glances back at Skarpin. And I just have to say that that's a little frustrating after a while. And maybe there's a part of me that's interested in proving that I'm worth more than that.
I would like nothing more than to watch you turn on everyone you love and drain them of their blood as my vampire queen.
Yeah, okay. See, the
that was-
vampire queen sounds fun. That part sounds good.
That was before.
Before what?
Before you killed my brethren. You are too much of a threat now, and from your death, I will gain glory in the eyes of the Empress.
I want to... Okay. Like, in my mind, I'm going to sing... Send my mage hand out in front so the other one can stay on my arm. And so I'm going to cast Mage Hand, and it's going to be invisible. And
I don't think you can go invisible unless you are
Not
an
me.
arcane trickster, right? No, the hand. I don't think the hand can go invisible unless you're an arcane trickster.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it's... All right, that's fine.
I'm curious. I let the verbal rule go. Like I'm trying to work with you as much as I can.
No.
here.
I know. No, that's fine. That's fine. So it'll be shimmery, but she's casting it to slide up her own dress.
And then you're just like, whoa, excuse me.
So the goal here is, and I expect it not to work, and that's fine, but the goal here is to like shimmy that stake out from her boob spot and stake him with it.
Okay.
I like I said, I don't really expect it to work, but it is definitely something that Ellery would try in the moment.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
it truly should not be this easy, but I want to.
So you slide the hand up yourself, and it grabs onto the stake.
I don't want anybody else.
It grabs onto the stake, and you try to like position it to just sort of like drop out and stab forward, right? As you're hanging above him, like held up. And as you do that, like the stake comes out, you lunge with the hand toward his chest, and he just grabs it with his hand.
Okay.
And you can, it is silver.
Does he sizzle?
And a little, yeah, there's like this, and he looks at it and he just laughs. Just a full boisterous, like, clever. I like your spirit. It'd be a shame to do away with my child like this. But the glory will be worth it. And he raises the stake back toward you.
Oh. Hold on, your horses.
Deeran and Belroth, you have all of the components of your bomb. What are you doing? Where are you going? What's the plan now?
So now we have to get to the castle, right? Because they probably, knowing them, they probably just like walked in the front door.
Yeah, I don't. So like you can just misty step around apparently, like no problem.
That was the only one I could do. I can't do it again.
Oh, I was gonna suggest you do it again.
I'm out because I only can do that powerful of a spell twice, and that one's a special thing that I can only do, but it's not important.
Well,
it got us in the bank, okay? It was
yeah, no, it was super cool, and I planned on you doing it again.
Wait,
when
actually,
we get there.
Hold on. Yes, I can't
Because
wait. What level?
My plan was to fly up to like the windows of the ballroom or whatever, and then just dimension door inside.
Oh, I was assuming that we would mix the bomb, and then you would cast like a catapult spell at something, and it would just and I'll explode there. Right?
Well, sure. I just figured they're already inside. They're already at the party.
Yeah, I can't.
And so, like, hey, Belroth, can you fly?
No.
Okay.
Why did you think I could fly?
Well, I just, like I can fly. And so I just,
I just teleported for the first time ever, and it was excellent.
Well, yeah, and that's kind of what I mean. Is like you teleported like it was no big deal, and so like if you can do that,
if we were able to rest for like a whole day,
not enough time.
Not enough time.
So okay,
I can sneak in. That's about it.
Hold on. I've got an idea. So I could, instead of just like flying up and then just using Dimension Door for me, I can fly up, like spot us where I'm trying to go, and then come back to you, and you and me can go through together.
Okay. That sounds fair. Don't you think they'll see you? Also, who's going to carry the bomb? Who's going to throw the bomb? Who's going to set up the bomb?
Who's going to set us up the bomb?
Well, so I figure you could like prepare the bomb while I'm like scouting out where we're going to fly to.
Oh, sure.
Or where we're going to like teleport into. And then, as soon as we get in there, you splash them with it. Like I'll set up our door so that we enter and you just throw forward and hit as many of them as you can.
Yeah, love it.
And so we head toward the palace. And so
Okay.
my goal is to get like along the palace walls, you know what I mean? And then like fly up, because I know Dimension Door, I can only go within 500 feet.
And a place that you like can have knowledge of, right?
For best effects, yes. Like I could risk it, but there's a chance I die. And that chance gets higher and higher the more complex that place is.
Okay. So, so you're going to fly, you're going to find a little spot where you can sneak basically too.
Like fly
and
up.
then
Fly up to the window, peep, get
Yep.
like find my sight, and then drop back down, because then I'll know where we're going.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's totally doable. So
And Pass Without a Trace is still up, if that matters.
yeah, I'm not, it's fine. I like where we're at right now. I think it's fine. We'll say this is because of Pass Without a Trace. You quickly find a space. You cast Fly. You
Yep.
float up, you peer into the window, and through the side of the window, you see Ellori standing in the center of the room, and then a flash, and then suddenly she is being held up by Nosferat, choked around the neck in the center of the room.
Great. ReedDeeran picks, like in his mind's eye, he picks directly behind Nosferat.
Okay.
To have the, like, that's where the portal is going to open. So Belroth, when he throws the bomb, it will go over and like crash into all of the attendees who are like transfixed on this, you know?
Okay.
I assume Skarpin has been knocked over to the side, like while I'm peeping, you know what I mean? Like I see
Yeah,
him.
you watch it happen.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I drop back down. Belroth, we gotta go quick.
Okay.
Is the bomb ready?
Yes, so Belroth has like the little container, and it's filled with a bunch of silver coins, and he has the 4 vials taped together. God damn it, tied together.
All right, sweet. All right, here we go.
Okay.
And ReedDeeran like waves his arm in the circle. The dimension door opens. The portal opens.
Belroth breaks the
We jump in.
throws the files in, breaks it, starts shaking the thing,
Get in, and
Jumps
ReedDeeran
in.
pushes him in. And follows.
and then he sees Nosferat, and he's just gonna throw the bomb right at Nosferat.
no.
All right. So you shake up the bomb. It is like you can feel the reaction happening. You pass in through the dimension door. Nosferat, who is standing with a stake aimed right at Ellori, ready to strike, turns back with a huh? And then you just toss the bomb in his face as it explodes on all 4 of you.
Hey everyone, DM Anthony here, just reminding you that if you're enjoying the show, tell your friends, tell your family, let people know word of mouth, and you can support the show at patreon.com/adventureinc, or you can check out the shop at adventureincpod.com/shop. Make sure you check the show notes and the website for all our social media, including our Discord, where you can come and hang out with some great people. We'll see you there. And until next week, I wish you nothing but critical success.
Serious business.